Alright, if you are watching this on YouTube in the future, or even if you're watching on Twitch right now, this is our third night playing Baldur's Gate. So there's 2 other sessions in the playlist on YouTube. This will get added to the end of that. If you're on YouTube, that playlist will be in the video description down below. Let's dive in here. I think, if I recall, we had gotten a little bit stuck trying to figure out how to progress the quest. Like, we'd done the thing, and the druid was, like, telling us to wait a day. The druid was telling us to wait a day, if I recall correctly. And we hadn't quite figured out how to progress it from there. Let's take a peek and see if my memory is correct. Hey, evening foodie.
You deserve to be banished.
Where's the journal? Save the druid. This is completed. Haslin told us the parasite posed immediate danger. We can celebrate tonight and discuss a plan in the morning. Haslin thanked us and said that Wrath would reward us for our efforts. Alright, so we did that. We spoke with that. Haslin said we could celebrate and discuss in the morning. Does anybody know folks who have played through? Because I'm pretty sure he's telling us we need to wait till the next morning.
Away from the grove, I feel. Your efforts will not be forgotten.
So we need to figure... I'm not quite sure how to trigger... Camping will probably advance. I think we did that last time. We can try it again, because it doesn't hurt anything. Okay, it starts a party. Okay. Yeah, I think we camped already and it didn't change anything. So let's try this and see if that, as it says we need to celebrate. So I assume the party is part of that, right?
Will soon take you away from
okay.
the grove, I feel. Your efforts will not be forgotten.
All right, so let's go talk to. He said to talk to Wrath. We already did that. So maybe if we do it again, that'll trigger something. Oh, you gotta talk to Zed. Okay. The what's it called, guy? Great. And he's up here, you said? Right, Logan. I remember you messaged me that. I thought I had a message from someone. I couldn't remember which name. I should have gone back to my Twitch Whispers. Is he over this way? There's someone murdered up here by a telescope. Naritra.
Grab your bags. We're moving.
None of these people... The name we're looking for started with Z, right?
I'm glad you came through it alive. We owe you more than we can repay.
Zevlar. Here's the... That's Elgis. That's Rilika. Here's a bunch of goblin corpses. They're not outside of the camp.
Elturel didn't want us, and those druids sure as hell didn't either. But you risked your life for us.
Oh. Is there someone there? There he is, in the middle. Yep.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it. Very good of you.
We'll let them keep their money, chat.
We have put our lives on hold long enough. Just a little longer now, thankfully. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us. My people are ready to leave when you are.
Yes, let's go.
Excellent. Lead the way.
So is it party time then? For the Tieflings, we're celebrating victory, time to have some fun. So where do we go? I feel like this game needs like the guiding hand of a DM a little bit. Now a longer rest should trigger it. Okay.
As you approach the camp, you hear the sound of a celebration in full swing.
I hope you'll pardon them. They meant to wait for you. But it's been some time since they've had cause to celebrate. I'm glad to see they haven't forgotten how. Will you join them?
None of that poetic stuff. Something like...
We could all use a night off.
I suppose we could at that. I came out here to think, plan out our next steps. But you're right. The road will still be there in the
Evening,
morning.
Tesla.
Come then. I hope you will forgive the pageantry, a custom we developed in Avernus. The sky there is utterly black. We took to filling it with stars of our own, to think of better nights in brighter places.
Avernus is hell. Is that like another plane, basically? Because Forgotten Realms is supposed to take place in various different planes, right?
Nights such as this one, with a light for every life you've saved. Oh, yes. Volo also wished to show his appreciation.
Is he supposed to be singing? Or are we just like looking at words?
Glow of victory's light.
Oh, there we go.
Like stones in Shah's black skirt of night, casts shrines to which we all might pray. Our terror has been chased away. Say you've wept and begged and fled, a viper's nest, your only bed. You dream of when your babes might say, our terror has been chased away. A band of strangers, strange and banded, arms to arms and sword in handed, did neither trust nor peace betray. Our terror has been traced.
I wonder if these are supposed to be scrolling across the screen and they're just stuck. This game's, if you haven't seen it before, Tesla, is basically a computer version of D&D 5th edition in a Forgotten Realms setting. So if you enjoy Dungeons & Dragons or turn-based role-playing games, it's very reasonable for that. It's definitely an early access product, though, as you can see from the kind of stuttered voice here, and I think these are supposed to be scrolling, so there's definitely some bugs. If you want a fully polished, finished product, I definitely would recommend on waiting for this one.
Our terror has been chased away. What secret in a hero's heart unlocks great valor's stellar start? A gift that gives us leave to say, our terror has been chased away. We raise our glasses, hearts and souls, our very lives to those we owe. For though they could have left the fray, their honor was not chased away.
Oh, Volvo. There is multiplayer co-op, but one of my buddies was trying to play it with a friend of his, and he said that the multiplayer co-op had more bugs than the single player, which makes sense. So again, I think it'll have up to 4-player co-op when all's said and done. A lot of the hot patches have been aimed at co-op. Yeah, it makes sense. That's how Divinity was. Up to 4-player co-op. Yeah, I believe this will be the same as that. Yeah, I think, like, when this is done, it's going to be fantastic, I think. They're also, I imagine, going to be adding in more races and classes to build characters around. Right now, the character creation, in terms of that variety, is a little bit, not quite super deep, but I imagine they'll expand more past, like, half a dozen of each they have now by the time they hit full release as well.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here, I hate it. This is awful.
The smirk is good. It's not that bad. Think of all the goblins you killed. That's what our vampire friend wants to hear.
That was fun. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than a pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
The druid class is pretty clearly working. Yeah, the elevator bear sliding up and down. The characters are well done. Some of the facial animations a little bit off when they're talking currently, but I assume that'll get smoothed out too. Take his bottle and try the wine. Yeah, let's do it.
It's a heavy, rich red, dry and sharp.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
And what is your idea of a little fun?
What the hell's sex, my dear? A night of passion. Let's wait until things quieten down. Once the others are asleep, we'll find each other.
Alright, chat, we've been propositioned by the vampire. I feel like I'm gonna let chat decide. Alright, chat, do you want to be propositioned by the vampire? You can vote. We have been flirting with the vampire. So, I'm not too surprised at that. You don't vote in chat if you refresh. Unfortunately, the extension doesn't work on mobile last I checked, but you should be able to vote on desktop. There's an on-screen extension. Yeah, don't just type in chat. It would have been nice if they did the type in chat. The last game we played that had Twitch integration did that. It's a little bit cleaner. Or a little bit easier. Yeah, hopefully by the time they finish their extension, it'll be on mobile. Well, we're solidly 100% towards sleeping with the vampire, and chat voted that way too, so.
Indeed you will, my love. Indeed you will.
Alright, chat. You get to be horny with the vampire. I don't think we've seen anybody else with exclamation point, right? Chat is as thirsty as the vampire.
Buzz
Yep.
of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone. With whom will you share a bed?
Oh, there's different choices in case you flirted with multiple different characters. That's funny. Yeah, apparently, apparently. This game is rated M, so I don't know what's about to happen here.
Your heart skips a beat. What treasures?
Hopefully
might
it's
you
classy.
bestow?
There you are. I've been waiting.
Cover your eyes, chat.
Waiting since the moment I set eyes on you. Waiting to have you.
All right, we'll just kiss him, cause I know that's what chat wants. Okay,
His
I know
skin
chat is
cool to
thirsty.
the touch. His kiss bracing. You lean in, and he pulls you closer.
Oh. Zips up pants. All right, chat, you could vote. I'll let chat guide this scene, okay? We'll let chat guide the scene. Go ahead and vote. He is a vampire. Shadowheart disapproves. Oh, does that mean she's watching? If she knows? A very friendly vampire. Because he approved and she disapproved. You're being too loud, apparently. All right, chat. Chat gets to vote. Do you want to send him on his way? Interesting scars. Where'd you get them? Not staying for a cuddle. Time to get going. Feel free to weigh in. Oh, chat's not just thirsty. They want to cuddle with the vampire too. I knew chat had a heart of gold. It's fitting that we cross or hit the 69 viewer count during this scene, though. That feels like a fitting metric to hit.
You sleep light. I thought you'd be exhausted after last night.
All right, chat. Do you want to insult the vampire? I'll give you one more here. Wow. Wow, chat. Okay. All right. Ooh, we're pretty split here. Wow, chat wants to be mean to him. This is why you can't find love, chat. Because after you sleep with the vampire, you want to be rude to him. Jacob, this is an adult game. You can't be in here for this one. I love you. I love you. Give me a hug. And if you need something, go ask mommy, okay? No, you need to go ask mommy. You need help with something. Thank you. Oh, barely edged it out. Horny beats rude by a little bit.
Tempting, but this might not be the time or the place. Delicious as you were, I didn't want to go too far. Now, shall we get on? I want to go before anyone else thanks me for saving their tails.
Sure, let's go.
And don't feel the need to brag to the others about our little tryst. Given the noise you made last night, I'm sure they already know.
I trust you celebrated most heartily. Curious. I wonder if the tadpole shares in your suffering the morning after.
I feel fine. I faced worse foes than a few drinks. Please, I feel queasy enough as is without your food for thought. You presume I indulged at all. Speaking of tadpoles, you promised to help me.
I did. And it's high time we talked about your problem. There's some cause for hope, but it's complicated.
Isn't everything? Go on with it.
Some form of magic is arresting the ceremorphosis process, while still granting you certain benefits. Your ability to read each other's thoughts, for instance.
You've said little I couldn't figure out myself so far.
And yet here you are, desperate for help. Hold your tongue until I'm done. Magic such as this doesn't arise naturally. Someone is pulling the strings, someone of great power. If you wish to cure your infection, you must find them. These absolute wretches are rallied at Moonrise Towers, farther along the Chionthar. Whoever is behind this magic must be there. You must go there. The journey will be perilous, but it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
That's it? Just go to this place?
What were you expecting? That I'd mumble a spell or whip out a potion? I won't be held accountable just because you're naive enough to expect easy answers. Now, allow me to continue. To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
Some RBs. How are you so sure Moonrise is where I have to go? That's a good question.
Nature speaks to me. Birds report what they've seen. And I've overheard goblins speaking of it too. Moonrise is at the heart of all this, I'm sure of it.
What do you suggest?
You could go overland, along the Risen Road or cutting through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel leading from the Temple of Selûne right down into the Underdark and beyond. The entrance is hidden somewhere in the temple.
We found that waypoint.
Aradin and his lot thought they'd find fortune down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm managed to rally a whole army of dark justices in a secret stronghold deep in the Underdark. From there, his forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers in secret. But Ketheric was defeated before he could launch an attack from the Underdark. Ketheric took his secrets with him to the grave. You'd need a veritable underground city to conceal the force he mustered. Yet none has ever been found. If you find it, I'll wager it'll reveal a route all the way to Moonrise Towers, bypassing the worst of the Shadow Curse.
What do we think, chat? So we got two different ways to go. The Underdark sounds like it could be reasonable. There's also the artifact down there that we talked, that someone said we'd get a pile of money if we retrieved it. And we already found the underground route, so we don't really have to ask where it is. Do we have the waypoint from last time? I think I want to hit the Underdark.
Anything is preferable to risking the Shadow Curse. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. Unfinished business.
You can't currently go overland in this version. Oh, that makes sense. One of the things they're still fleshing out, I imagine. You want to come to Moonrise as well? Why?
The Shadow Curse. It's an affront to nature and must be cleansed. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. I spent years researching the curse, trying to put an end to it. Nothing has worked. Yet, if I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse. Same as you may find a cure for your infection.
The mouths don't randomly stop moving anymore, but occasionally they get off sync. So, like, that's progress. The mouth moving at the wrong time is progress from the mouth not moving at all, I think. What about the Grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to some.
Alright, he's smart. He's not leaving the child murderer in charge. You won't be giving Kaga a second chance, then.
She has already received a second chance. Now she must learn humility. To grant her power now would be to undo the lesson. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca.
Pretty sharp.
She will restore
simplicity
and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Very shrewd of you.
Contrary to how some think of us, we druids can play politics when necessary. Now, we've quite the journey ahead. Best get started. I advise you start in the Temple of Selûne. If you find the Dark Justiciar's hidden entrance, it could lead you all the way to Moonrise.
Sounds like the Grove will be in good hands then. We should get going.
Quite the journey ahead of us.
So I assume we can put him in our party as one of our 4 now? We do have levels. Dexterity and wisdom. Sure. This game basically D&D. Yeah, it's basically D&D 5th edition Combat Muffin CA if you've never played Baldur's Gate before. I can't believe you haven't played Baldur's Gate. It's not like the last version of it is old enough to vote this year. An ability score improvement or a feat. Hey, Todd Turkey, thanks for the 7 months. I appreciate it. It's closer to Neverwinter than the original Baldur's Gate. Yeah, Neverwinter Nights is what I played. Neverwinter Nights is a little bit more current than Baldur's Gate 2. Paulson doesn't join the party, but maybe he will when druids get influenced as a playable class. Okay, yeah, his dialogue feels like it implies that he's joining the party. Is it ideal to do ability improvement rather than a feat? Yeah, Neverwinter Nights was definitely 3-5. Because I remember I played that back then when I was playing a lot of 3-5. I think just pumping points into dexterity is fine. Level up. You get an extra modifier every time you go up 2, right? Is what people are saying, which is why I would like want to put wisdom up to 18 or strength up to 16. Okay, so you wanna upgrade them in pairs. Actually, her dex and con are 9 and 10. So I should probably, is it crazy to like spread those out? I feel like it's not, right? Just to like even out the modifiers here. And she's on odd, dex, con, and intelligence. I think we do dexterity and constitution here again. Hey, thanks for the 21 months. I appreciate the Prime White Sticks. Thanks for all your help with raid stuff too. You've been really good about it. You are the wizard. Oh, this is already odd. Got it. So this would be putting strength to 18. This would be putting dex to 14. I think I'm just gonna round out stats for now rather than doing stuff with beats. Although dual wielder might have been cool with my other guy. That might have been better to take on my ranger. It's fine. Stats are always useful. You're guaranteed to get some mileage out of your stats. You're not guaranteed to get mileage out of feet. I will not profess to be proficient in the 5th edition rules. I've never played 5th. Played a very little bit of 4th. Mostly played 3-5 during college. That tells you how long ago it was that I last played D&D. Go back. Where are you going? Camera's being awkward. Common optimization route is get a stat to 20 as soon as possible, sure. And I probably want to spread out my 20 stats across different characters, right? Or get different 20 stats in each one so they can do different checks. The camera interacts with height's a little weird. Yeah, like when we were in the fighting in this castle and there were people like up in the ceiling, the camera did a lot of weird zoomy stuff. So, reach the Moonrise Towers. Halson said, if we want to answers, we'll reach your base. Halson said, mountain pass or via tunnels in the Underdark. Okay, and these are the tunnels in the Underdark. tattered notes and some gold. What do his tattered notes say, chat? This place is dark, but the lady's light shines yet. Just as the drow had almost broken through, Jarrus rallied the last of the innates and charged forth. For a moment, the cavern shone with Saloon's own brilliance. I'd have gladly gone with them, wound or no, but Jarrus bade me stay and hold the gate until his return. I am to keep records too. I'll save space to write of his victory. It's been days, hours since we collapsed the tunnel. They're supposed to return after the battle. I cannot dig out on my own. My eyes won't get used to this darkness, but I can hear them stripping the dead. I'm sorry I haven't learned the death rites yet, but I will hold the gates. Sorry. It's like they tried to collapse the tunnel. There's a lever. Okay, that turned off the magic. Can open it up now. Did we sell things? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, our characters are relatively in here. We did do awful. We had to go talk to the Tiefling, who is like hidden away up on a hill in order to progress through. Logan found his location online. This is super pleasant. Definitely not creepy at all. Oh, and I should be saving more often. That's what we determined last time, right? What was the quick size? Is that 5? Yeah, it was that 5.
Whatever's in the air, it tastes foul.
Nature check failed. Alright, well.
Was it?
What on God's green earth was that? It says there's 2 mentors up here on the left. I don't think I want to run too far up here with just one character. I want to keep them kind of grouped together. Oh, they're coming down through here? Okay, where was that thing at? Was it coming this way? I'm very disoriented the way the combat is moving the screen. Okay, so it's coming up from this way. Got it. 36% chance. 60% chance. We did 1 damage. Yep. Feels D&D, man. And these people ran in the wrong direction. I don't picture this ending well for her because my other people ran in the wrong direction. Excuse me? What on God's green earth? We're supposed to kill 2 of these things? Miss, yep. Whoever said save first, the real hero, right? Yeah, we might have to reposition here a little bit. And try this one again, because my combat to start was not ideal. Alright, that was a hit for 14. Alright, we get an extra action here. Crack him again. And a miss. Yikes. I think our cleric's about to get messed up, chat. Oh, not yet. Target's too far. Alright, are we more likely to hit? Now we're 60%? Alright. God bless America. I'm gonna try and get closer here so that when she goes down, we can pick this back up. Does the cleric have any buff or control spells? Doesn't look like it. Also doesn't look like we have any potions on this character. Bless is the best spell. What does Bless do? We mostly just been using the cleric to nuke. Blessing of the trickster. I might not have her prepared, huh? Yep. Okay. Menacing attack. Suspend a superiority die to deal 1d10 plus 5 plus 1d8 as opposed to 1d10 plus 5, so you have to do an extra d8. Alright, well, she dodged one at least. Wow, way to waste a nat 20 on one that was gonna die to a normal hit. Good job. It's a bad use of variance allotment there, huh? Whoa, did we get a big host? Just jumped up a ton. Nope, maybe? I don't know. Twitch is weird. Doesn't show a host notification. If we did get a big host, I appreciate it. Feels D&D, yep. Alright, that's a miss. That's good for us. Alright, and only a hit for 9. Nice. I have a big heal. And let's take a swing. See, that's where we wanted the nat 20, chat. Alright, dodge the second one. Come on. Come on, dodge the second one. Miss. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Alright, this thing's at 38. I probably just want to keep burning these health potions, right? Burning a health potion means I can survive one hit at least. 28. You've been hitting all these 70%ers at least. It's like 3 70%ers we've hit in a row, so that's pretty good beats. Alright, come on, dodge again. Dodge the second one again. Oh, no. Yikes. Alright, we gotta hit one more 70%er, chat. We gotta hit one more 70%er. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. Get him up. How do we help you? Help you. Help you. Yeah, we hit some good dodges and we hit our 70%ers almost every time. One of you people has a scroll of something or other to revive elite, right? You have a cure wounds. Scroll of revivify. I can't let our vampire lovers die, chat. We love him. Alright, can we go to camp? Yes, end of the day. End of the day. We fought the Mentors, we're ending the day. I would like all of my spells and hit points back, please. For people that haven't been following along on previous playthroughs, this is the one thing that I don't know how I feel about the like kind of flavor of the game, is that you can basically pause anytime there aren't enemies around and go to camp. Oh, and the Mentors are now vertical. Apparently in death, they become vertical. This game is early access, okay? This game is early access. Long rest is a cheat in this game. Yeah, it feels like it's like, and the fact that you like go back to your camp, like this camp setting, it basically feels like you have like a pocket dimension. You're like, oh, time to sleep. Jump into my pocket dimension. More are coming. Cinematic pending.
What in the hells are you?
Tell me I'm not imagining that voice.
No. And it's unlike any I've yet heard.
Hey, Cody, thank you for the very generous tier 2. I appreciate the year and a half. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. for the other idiots to catch up.
Must have fallen.
Anything with Pod Runeterra sounds good, Cody. There's a couple of Pod decks in the queue. I think we're gonna play Anivia with Pod tomorrow. Freljord. The scenery down here is quite gorgeous. The various different colored glows are fantastic. That setting is really nice. Oh yeah, I should quick save. I keep forgetting that it doesn't quick save when you sleep, and I feel like that should be, like, even if it's not like a default option, there should be a checkbox that, like, in the settings, the gameplay settings, that, like, quick saves when you sleep. Usually games like this do that. That's a blast mine. Oh, and the blast mine destroyed the ladder up. That's awkward. So we failed that check so we don't get a ladder anymore? It's kind of a tilt. Should we quick rest? I'm gonna short rest to heal that trap damage off of us.
Tim asks, known to cause confusion. Best not get too close.
What is KEKW? KEKW is basically the Twitch insider version of LOL. For whatever reason has been replaced with that. Anybody that knows this IP better, are these gonna attack me when I get down there? Or can we try and converse with them? Are you saying sentient? They're fungi people. Deals poison damage every turn. Evening boot shoes. Alright. Let's head on down, huh? It might be more correct. We're gonna have to fight this stupid thing eventually, I would assume. It's the second time it's popped up while, Dang it! I was trying to go under, and the camera zoomed weird and clicked up above. Yeah, Nocti, this is a turn-based RPG for the combat that character creation and combat rules are D&D 5e. Have you ever played Neverwinter's Nights or the really old Baldur's Gates?
The spores confuse the senses.
It's very similar to those. If you double F1, 2, 3, or 4... Oh, okay, I didn't know that. That's good to know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well... That was definitely a thing that just happened. Do it again. Firm pass. Actually, let's heal... Let's heal you real quick, huh?
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sings many voices, the harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, he has come. He is here.
Oh, do these things have eye parasites too?
Choir fades. A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The Sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
Focus your parasite and connect with the Sovereign. I am a traveler seeking adventure. I've traveled far in seek of healing. Seek understanding. Focus on the Sovereign song. So, the more we use the parasite, the deeper we seem to fall down into the hole. So I think we want to try... We want to try one of these other checks first. Let's try Seek Understanding. We only need a 3. Nailed it.
You detect a distinct quiver in every note. These creatures have experienced recent tragedy.
I sense your fear. I've come to aid you.
Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the Sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
Did we make friends, chat?
To me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The Sovereign expects you.
Let's have her heal herself back up. No. Who knows how long? Yep. No flirting with the mushroom people, chat. Don't tell chat how to feel. We don't kink shame here, Y-Sticks, okay? There's a whole moldy colony, eh?
Perhaps Ammonium is right. I should get a mask.
Okay, we found a rune, so we can come back here later. We got other color glowy things. We're looking for the king, the funnest guy here.
Fungus and mold glaze the grotesque creature's face and body. A voice drifts into your mind as you gaze upon the misshapen servant.
Leave this one. Come to me. We must speak.
Happy 100th Friday of 2020. TGIF, Salamander. Samalanda. Are we going in the right direction? That's a deep. Dareth, Bonelock, Glut, Clustered. There's a bunch of people up here. There's a bunch of fungi up here. Hook, Horror, Spore, Servant. I'm really glad we made friends with the fungus people, chat, because there are a lot of them here. Difficult terrain. What are the odds? What are the odds we fall across the waterfall trying to traverse this way? Probably non-zero. Oh, there he is. All right, I'm gonna click here and see if our idiots make it here. I think our idiots are figuring it out. I'm not quite sure how to get our idiots here, but maybe they can figure it out. Oh, good job, stupids. Look at that. You scale those mushrooms.
What is the creature doing to those corpses?
The Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Flesh talker, I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
Something attacked these things recently?
A violent vision grips you. Dwegar, dark dwarves, chopping myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The Sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakewood.
Dwarfs on
The
boats,
Sovereign's
chat.
song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwegar invaders near Lake's edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
I admit, I like this one's approach. A little genocidal, but effective.
A little genocidal, but effective. The vampire's in for killing the dwarves. Who's surprised? Why did the Drager attack?
Deep purples swirl into familiar shapes. Gnomes in mining gear, chased by Dwegar.
The Dwegar seek a gnome. It is a guest.
An illusion comes over you. A Dwegar choking on a cloud of gleaming dust.
I can spare you no warrior. Too many were lost. But accept this gift. It will help you exterminate.
We get presents? I like presents.
The Sovereign gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glow.
Riches of magic and mind. Cleanse the rot, and they are yours. You do the circle a service. We will await word.
It replies with an echoing screech and returns its gaze to the corpse. Unusual spores waft from the decaying flesh.
Pacifying spore pouch. Bibber bang spore pouch. Is there an info? Examine. I think this item might not be might not have a graphic yet. It's gorgeous.
Damn it all.
So they've taken some of these dwarves, like, captive, it looks like. Alright, so... mind controlled with spores, yeah, probably. Where's our quests? We escaped. This is chapter 1. Find Night Song. Oh, protect the circle. We agreed to help kill the Draegr. Kill the Draegr by the lake. Alright, is the lake... This is the waterfall. It looks like the lake's up this way, maybe? Up over here? Or is it over this way? Do we get down to it over here? It looks like the lake's down over here, maybe? Based on the results of my sub-survey so far, I'm not intending to play Magic anytime soon. Having a lot of fun. Been doing variety stuff every evening. A lot of different role-playing games. Been doing some Runeterra in the mornings for the card game experience. It's hard to go back to playing Magic after experiencing Runeterra. I think this path looks like a way down. There's dead dwarves down this way, so it's probably the right direction. Damn it. Alright, I already burned my short rest. We've used some heals. I'm gonna take our camp cheat and heal the damage off before we go fight. Is there anyone here with comments? No. Thanks everybody who dropped in from the Baldur's Gate section, by the way. It looks like we've got over 300 people in here. If you're enjoying the content, feel free to give the channel a follow. I put all my playthroughs up on YouTube, so if you want to watch this one from the start, you can check out youtube.com/Jeff Hoagland. We're about 10 hours into this run right now, I think. Decrepit Village. The waterfall's pouring this way, so I imagine the lake's up over here. This goes way down. Can we go out on here and see anything? Doesn't look like it.
A camp. Looks abandoned.
Oh, good. We have a marker on our map now. Evening Beansy. Maybe we always had that and I missed it? Very, very possible.
Speak.
Oh, I clicked on her by mistake. Can I talk to you? Camera angles? Evening Beansy. Double tapping F1 through F4 is not doing anything here.
Something the matter?
Oh, alright. There we go. I did save recently. There's something you're not telling me. I'm sure of it. Oh, we're good. We don't need to... This character's now invisible. Someone sneaking up on it. Hold up your palms in peace.
What's this? Got ourselves an infiltrator. You move pretty quietly. Not quietly enough for my liking, though. Noise gets you eaten down here. Reckon I'll hush you before something hungry comes along.
His fist grips an axe. On his gnarled grey skin, you see the Absolute's brand.
Yeah, that would be fine, Cody. That's a rough persuasion check. Nailed it. Easy. Never didn't have it yet.
Fine. I let you live. But spoil my hunt and you're dead.
What are you doing here?
Hunting. Slave ran away. Took Sergeant Thrin's boots. Got to kill the slave and fetch back the leather. So the bosses in Moonrise will have Thrin's hide.
Yeah, I know it tells us our modifiers, but it doesn't tell us what the success we need, right? Yeah, it doesn't show you the target number, which is the more important part. Would you really kill someone for a pair of boots?
Told me to. Besides, we're talking about a slave. A bleeding heart, are you? Reckon I'd just roast and eat it.
Oh, good. He attacked us first. Yeah, no hard feelings, huh? Excuse me? Well, poop. This gives me line of sight, right? That thing just animate the dead? We're really good at critical hits with our main character, chat. Missed on the 20%er though. Could have got a little bit closer, maybe had a higher chance. Yep, those are reanimated corpses. Luckily, they're pretty far down there, so hopefully we can kill him before these get up here. I really don't want to run through the fire, but we don't really have another position to get to, right? I guess I could go over here and, like, shoot down on... Okay, there's a novice over here. Okay, I guess I'm going to have him dash back this way and shoot down, perhaps. Get almost over there. And these other people are already in the fire, so I'll probably have them run through. Look at that! High rolled the 50%er. Not bad. Did the thing that just mirror image, was that the one we were already fighting there, or was that the invisible one? It looked like a second guy appeared. Corpses that climb nets. Not good for a hero. It looks like that was the second guy. Alright, I want to focus down this guy because, he's the one that summoned the undead. Oh, there's a net here. I missed that. I thought he was just going to have high ground. I didn't realize he was going to get attacked. Well then. I think we're going to need another Revivify scroll, chat. Our vampire lover is not very durable. Well, we were due to miss on a 60%, alright? We had a bunch of 70%ers last time. Is our cumulative variance catching up on us? Well, she's surrounded. I'm really hoping all of these die when this guy dies. Oh, he's got a melee weapon out now. This guy, I think he might be out of potions. %15 to hit this. Well, killing the Necromancer does not appear to kill the zombies, which is not a good scene for us. I think we're supposed to ignore this guy while he's got mirror images. Look at that corpse breakdance, chat. How's the sub-survey looking so far? Better than I'd hoped. I think we're probably going to end up taking... unless things drastically change and we get a bunch more responses that are pro-Magic, I'm probably going to take November off of Magic as well. And keep doing variety stuff in the evenings and Runeterra in the mornings. Hey, that was a good dodge considering he's on 6. Probably want to heal... Did I get opportunity attacked, or from walking, or from casting my spell there? If it was casting, shouldn't all of these have taken opportunity attacks? Did he just knock my guys off the ledge? Yeah, that's definitely what happened. Well. I think we're gonna have to reload here. We're down to just her. We're gonna have to jump back. Loading, loading. Do 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 do. If you're someone new dropping into the channel, welcome. My name's Jeff Hoagland. I stream full-time here on Twitch. I do variety stuff every Tuesday through Sunday evening. I take Mondays off. We do a lot of role-playing games and turn-based games. It's a good time to start a plug, considering we just got a crash reporter send and quit without sending. All right, let's get this loaded up there. I probably should have sent it. I'm not being a good early access person by not sending it. All right, let's get this reloaded. At any rate, we do a lot of RPGs and turn-based things, of which this is both, obviously. Other games I'm currently doing playthroughs of are Horizon Zero Dawn and Zelda Breath of the Wild. My first time playing through both of those as well, even though they're older games. Also, a couple of old sweet ones in here that we've been playing. We're going to play some more Psychonauts next week. Started Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice recently as well. It's another fun one. So, a lot of different things almost every evening here. If you enjoy that type of stuff, make sure to give the channel a follow and stop by again sometime. Yeah, Hellblade was sweet. We're going to finish, hopefully we're going to finish both Hellblade and Psychonauts next week on 2 different nights. We're about halfway through each of them. So I feel like when we do this combat this time, I probably don't want to run out onto that ledge where the caster was. Turn the lights off next time we play Hellblade. Oh no, how far back is our save? Oh no. Did I not even go down to the city yet? Damn it. This game really needs more quick saves. I'm sorry, I need to remember to quick save more often. Wait, didn't I quick save right before that fight? No, did I not? No, I must not have. I thought I did too. Did it lose? Oh, and apparently I double-clicked and it's loading something now. Was before the exploding mushrooms the last time I did it? Yeah, I've gotten spoiled by the quick save and some of the quick saves being pretty frequent in some of the other games, or the auto saves being frequent in some of the other games that we've played. I haven't been tapping it as often. Well, that's unfortunate because we had a couple of good saves in there. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Awkward. All right. Yeah, this thing. Yep. Use the arrow on the mushroom first. Let the crazy smoke disperse.
Timusk and torch stalks. Hell of a combination. Get confused by one, blown up by the other.
We passed the check that time, so it told us what they did.
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sings many voices, the harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, he has come. He is here.
The choir fades. A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The Sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
So this is +4, this is +1. This was a really high roll last time, though. We have to roll a 15, so we're 25% to hit here. Oh, really? This is only a 1 this time? Oh, it's different because it's a different character, right?
You detect a distinct quiver in every note. These creatures have experienced recent tragedy. Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the Sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
Descend to me. Let us speak in
One thing I do kind of wish is I've hit conversations with like the wrong character as my primary a couple of times. I wish when like a conversation started, I had the option to choose who was going to engage in that conversation. I feel like that would probably be a good feature to have. Instead of just like having it be like whoever I'm actively clicking on at the moment. Yeah, or the ability to switch in the middle to like change who's doing what checks would be great. Alright, we know where we're going this time at least.
What is the creature doing to those?
The Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Flesh talker.
Yeah, exactly, Rello. That would be ideal, I think.
Watch and listen.
A violent vision grips you. Dwegar, dark dwarves, chopping Myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The Sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain.
Hey, Ian, thanks for the 52 months. Welcome back. Yeah, Baldur's Gate's been very reasonable so far.
The Sovereign's
Little rough
song
around the edge with some early access
as it
stuff, but the
measures
core of the game here is going to be great. Looking forward to it getting finished.
You will find Dwegar invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
I admit, I like this one's approach. A little genocidal, but effective.
An illusion comes over you. A Dwegar choking on a cloud of gleaming dust.
I can spare you no warrior. Too many were lost. But accept this gift. It will help you exterminate.
The Sovereign gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing.
Riches of magic and mind. Cleanse the rot, and they are yours. You do the circle a service. We will await word.
It replies with an echoing screech and returns its gaze to the corpse. Unusual spores waft from the decaying flesh.
So we have one potion of healing here. We have one potion of healing here. I probably should have stocked up on those a little bit more back at wherever we were prior. This is a spore pouch, pacifying spore pouch, and bitter bang spore pouch. And split these up. We can have them get thrown a little bit, I would assume. Resistance, antitoxin, animal speaking. I think any of these are very useful in combat.
Damn it all.
Let's tap our quick save button this time through so we don't have to have a repeat again. At least we know where we're going. A lot of the last half hour was us fumbling around trying to figure out the terrain. You know we're heading back down here this time. I think my primary complaint as far as like game actions go is the one big thing that needs to be improved are some of the camera oddities. Can be a little bit wonky sometimes, but you can definitely work around those for the time being.
Abandoned.
I wonder if we can get high ground above them by going up here. I missed this path last time. There's this stupid thing again. Can't quite make out any people down here, unfortunately, from up here. So I guess the high ground plan's not gonna work. It's a land shark. Less violent than a shark, though, right? We all failed a perception check. Those are always the worst, especially, they're as bad here. I almost wonder, like, if all your characters are gonna fail a perception check, should it just, like, not show anything? Because those are the most awkward in paper D&D, where the DM's like, alright, everybody roll perception checks. Nobody notices anything. Please continue your gameplay as though everything is normal. Nothing to see here. Yeah, it's metagaming's definitely the correct word. Oh, it doesn't look like there's a dwarf in here this time. Or they're just well hidden. Yeah, that's true. They're used to being underground, huh? Oh wait, that one had something. They fixed that perception dilemma in 5th edition. You have a passive perception equal to 10 plus your bonus. That seems like a good solution. Is that way the DM's just like, hey, you notice this thing versus hey, you don't? Instead of like telling you, hey, everything's fine? Yeah, that's a much better system. Well, we haven't found the hostile dwarves yet. That doesn't mean they're not there. It just means we haven't seen them. Ooh. The whole mushroom area back up in here. The underground area in general is fairly gorgeous. I dig the hole. Dig the whole glowy mushroom vibes. So this is not the direction we need to go explicitly. We need to be up over here towards the waypoint. So I guess we climb down the rope netting.
What creatures live in waters this dark?
Where are you going, you idiot? He, like, skipped going down the ladder with everyone else? Those are good last words. What lives and waters these dark? Yep. Well. Autosave successful. Autosaves do exist, chat. Apparently they're just not frequently enough.
Too loud, Sunscum. Heard you stumbling. Can hear you blinking. Noise gets you eaten down here. Reckon I'll hush you before something hungry comes along.
His fist grips an axe. On his gnarled grey skin, you see the Absolute's brand.
Oh, this was the hard one we rolled a 20 on. Fair.
Finish flapping that mouth of yours. Good. Let's make this quick.
Are these other idiots still up top? Wait, was he talking to us from all the way up there still? Excuse me? What was that? He, like, hit us 3 times and then pushed us over? Excuse me. Yeah, we already lost this fight once.
Resurges!
Critical miss, God bless. Well, that's about how we needed something to break. I don't know how we're supposed to kill all of these things with... Turn undead? Do I have that on my cleric? Turn undead. Why do these all say invalid target? Oh. Okay. Alright, so that's how we do it. So we turned 3 of them there and the other saving thrown. Let's get him up here. Oh, she can't turn undead again, plus channel divinity. Is channel divinity a once per day thing? At this level, yes. Okay. Well, almost. Critical miss. Yep, sounds about right. Blindness. Yikes. Hopefully by the time we have to deal with him, his mirror image wears off. The guy gets an incredible amount of actions. He had a spell cast and you get an extra action at higher levels? That seems crazy. Oh, 2 channels. Okay, that makes sense. And he's blind, so our chance to miss here is high at the moment. Evening Fide. Okay, well, we're not dying to the undead, so that's a good step 1. We'll see if we can deal with the other 2 up top still. Let him heal himself. Plus 8's a good roll. Yeah, if you've never played the older Baldur's Gate or Neverwinter Nights, this is basically Dungeons & Dragons 5e put into a turn-based system. Or put into a computer game. Dungeons & Dragons is a turn-based game. I probably want to give her a hit point boost. This will be our fight for the day. Yeah, it's Baldur's Gate 3 currently in early access on Steam. Has some rough edges because it is an early access game, but the core here seems really good. Excited to see how it grows up. 14, 22. What's the average on 4d6? 3.5, so the average is 14. So if we guiding bolt here, we theoretically kill this on average. Rolled a 9. Kill this on average, rolled a 9, yep. So 14 if you hit. That's fair. We were only, so we're 80% and then we're 50%. So we're like 0.8. So we're like 40% to kill it there. So we didn't low roll that much. In my experience with tabletop war games, citing average rolls always causes you to roll under. Accurate. Alright, well they killed our vampire lover again, chat. He's real squishy. Please die. Alright. If you assume you're always going to miss, you'll occasionally be pleasantly surprised. Isn't that the truth? I think we move up to here, so that way if this moves, we get an attack of opportunity. The double-handed attack with him is at least real good. Okay, so the last of our enemies are up top here now. So there's 2 up here. What's the range on... He has a Revivify scroll, right? I should probably look into some of these scrolls that we have in general. 1d6 fire. Lightning, it deals 1d8 and prevents target from taking reactions. Scroll of Aid sounds potentially very useful here in a hot second. Damn it. Who has my revive scrolls? Aid, mage armor, speak with the dead. Am I out of Revivify? I thought we had 2 or 3 of those, but maybe we're out. The inventory system down here is really cluttered. I feel like it could do with some, like, organizing. The thing that lets me revive my buddy. You would not have thought this was a recently released game. Why's that? Oh, it doesn't constantly sort them by type. It just sorts them when you click it, and then other things get added, cluttered in as you go. Because it was already sorted to by type, I just had to reselect it. I was gonna say, I thought I'd done that in the past, but apparently not. I don't really know how we kill these other 3 dwarves. Like, they're all up there, and they're raining ranged attacks down on us, and they keep constantly killing this character. Our rogue is dead. This one's got mirror image, so we can't really get up there and kill it hand to hand. I guess we just try this. 15%. This is 75%. Mirror image wears off eventually, right? Invisibility, yep. I don't think waiting until this one's closer to release is necessarily a bad thing, Brightstar. In addition to fleshing out some more of the things you can do and play, like, there's also some pretty, like, there's cutscenes that are missing and stuff like that, and coming soon images in the client in a few places. So I don't think waiting is necessarily a terrible idea. Mirror image doesn't wear off like that. Really? It's not turn-based? It gets rid of 1 per evade. Wow, that's really good. Well, I do keep forgetting I could do that. I forget we could just push people over.
Take your...
I should probably be doing that more. Just shoving people off of edges. Okay, he's down 2. Yeah, it seems like it, Hamblin. Okay, I think we have to load scum again. You gotta figure out a tactical way to come at this combat that our characters can get through. Maybe I want to trade out the rogue. We could jump back to camp. Yeah, maybe we want to leverage the pushing. Could be the case for sure. This time went worse than the last time. I think it went about the same. We started down by the undead, which doesn't seem ideal. I think we got a little bit fortunate to be as in that fight as we were. Focus the mage before it pops up mirror image. Yeah, last time we started by attacking him, and he invisibility the mirror image right away. How do we tell them to sneak? There's a sneak option, right? Shove, hide. Yeah, I put these two together. Where are they? Are they invisible? Can they just, like, passively be invisible all the time? I just don't know how we're supposed to get past this encounter. Are we supposed to just identify the mark and say, hey, we're with you? We told the other people that we would clear these things out, though. But it doesn't look like clearing them out is going to be an option, so maybe we just have to sneak past them. You know what? I think the first time we came through here, we passed the perception check to see them, right? And this time when we came through, we didn't hit it. And that's why we're not seeing them. Because remember, this time when we came down the ramp, it said our perceptions checks failed. You could do an AoE to spot them. No, I don't want you.
Too loud, sunscum. Heard you stumbling. Can hear you blinking. Noise gets you eaten down here. Reckon I'll hush you before something hungry comes along.
His fist grips an axe.
Stealth check failed. Okay, so he sees our other two idiots who are up here with him. Fights tend to make quite the racket if that's what you want to avoid.
I suppose the sound of me cracking your nut would carry down here. But spoil my hunt and you're dead.
What's the terrain ahead like? Anything useful you can share?
You really are in the wrong place, sunscum. Try this for useful. Falling down a deep, dark hole is the kindest death you'll find in the Underdark. Didn't say you could leave, did I? Another step and you'd get a kiss off my axe. Shut up and listen. I'm on a hunt. Got a runaway slave to kill. Need to fetch back the boots she stole from Sergeant Thrin.
Should we try and get out of here without engaging combat?
Sergeant told me to. Besides, we're talking about a slave. Fine. Suppose I just eat you then.
Should have been attacked first to eat the initiative. Oh, you know what I bet we could do? Can we run her up here and hack the net down? Okay. Utilize the terrain to our advantage. The old 75%er and missed. Oh, I should have pushed him. Why didn't I push him? I completely forgot we could shove. Damn it. We should have gotten behind him and shoved him off. Hey, hopefully the rope buys us enough time here. Let's dash and get all back up this way and group up. I think. And try and like group from here and make them come at us. Because we've cut off one of them, which I think is probably key to getting through this fight. Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Geek. Good evening. Happy Friday. We're going to be doing some Runeterra tomorrow morning, too. Usually I'm not doing weekend morning streams, but with the new set, I want to... Do I want to cut down that one? I think I'm okay with them coming up that way. Because, like, they could go through this door, too. I guess if I cut it down, that focuses them through the door. Maybe that is better. My number 3 attack. This one, my arrow, my ranged attack? Or am I missing something else? Which bar on the right? This one? Oh, sneak melee, sneak ranged. Okay. Alright, missed the 20%er. As expected. Hey, evening, Ice Boy. Thanks for dropping in. Hope your weekend's starting off swell. Forgot to get down there. Nah, I think that's fine. Like the only two things that could go that way are like right here. Although one's invisible, but they're still like kind of in this area. We're not cutting any of their enemies off at this point. It doesn't really present a tactical advantage. We got to deal with these two up here. So, we have to work through the mirror images here, right? They don't just go away with time. Should we kill this guy first or start working through the mirror images? This range attack is pretty unlikely to anyway, so I feel like I just do this to try and get through a mirror image. Okay, sweet. So I just have to miss him 2 more times and that spell is done. Okay. Ooh, we could run out and try and push him off the ledge. That's a good call. Wow, he died to the fall. Sick. Auto save. quick save. Yes, please. All right, we figured it out, chat. See, the terrain is key. We figured out the net. We pushed him over the wall. Now we just have to kill this stork. Oh, she was pushed out of the area. Alright. Alright. That's definitely a way to do that. She got shoved into the pocket dimension. The shoving seems kind of busted in this game. Well, we just missed two 40%ers in a row. Shoving is an epic move IRL too. Yeah, it's weird to me though that it's a different action. It feels like the shove should be an attack action. Like, what's the Vorthos reason that that's a free roll? That feels strange from a game mechanics perspective. In 5e rules, it's a real action. Yeah, it feels like it should be. Oh, I can't reach him. That's annoying. 60%. Alright. He's down. Okay, so now we literally just, like, stick these things full of arrows, right? We just, like, go to this ledge here and, like, rain arrows down on them with our two idiots that have bows. No, I don't have a mage with us. Hey, Astergoth, thanks for the 12 months of support. Let's get your sword to go with that shield. Thanks for doing your part to end fascism in the United States. Or our slow descent into, therefore of. If anybody's new to the channel and didn't notice the Biden-Harris banner, things like that upset you, or the acknowledgement of the fascist actions of the Orange Idiot in the White House, feel free to change the channel. We get a bonus for the high ground here, too. Hey, nailed it. What's going on, Blasterderm? All right. Well, this is the plan. I don't know that it's a great plan, but Ah, it's a great plan. I lied. Any acid bottles? I mean, like, do we need acid bottles? They, like, literally just aren't doing anything because the rope bridge is gone. So just get to sit here and rain crap on them from above with our 2 archers, right? Yeah, you crit hit. You crit hit that zombie dork. Roar! You use Sacred Fire with the Cleric? Oh, that's a good call. Use that to finish off the weak ones. I'm gonna be a little annoyed if my party member getting pushed back to camp is gonna bug the game on us. I think I saved before that happened, right after we pushed the other idiot off, so maybe we won't have to replay too much. The portraits on the initiative tracker are interesting. Well, the things that got reanimated aren't very tall, so they don't poke very much up into the portrait. Saving mid-combat's the real big brain play, chat. Oh, I should be using the sneak attack one, right? I like how the sneak attack is represented by, like, this glowing power bow thing. I get that you technically have a chance to deal extra damage with it, but, like, that feels like a weird way to represent a sneak attack with, like, this big flourish. Beaded logbook. Most of the logbook is left empty. The last entry reads, I was wrong. Should have paid more attention to the drow sightings. Should have known. They were only a prelude. Stupid to think we'd outsmarted them. This will be my last entry. Mythin will keep records from now on. There's another way down along the other side that we didn't destroy that the AI just didn't take up. Alright, yeah, I think we're gonna have to reload and redo the end of this fight here, huh, to work around the bug. A player can't currently go to camp. So, there's currently a bug in early access where can you go to the camp using the map? Ooh, good catch, good catch. Sick, good call. I don't have any Revivify scrolls though, right? Which is what we need to get her back up. They're like bright yellow, right? Check near the water. Do you not have the skeleton? I don't think so. Walk towards the water. Yeah, we've not met a skeleton character. We have her. She's a cleric, technically, right? Does she have a raise dead spell? Might have to go buy one from the merchant. Yeah, we can map to the grove, right? Oh no! Did I not hit the waypoint by the boat this run? Oh no!
Never mortis this dark.
Wait, is this it? This is it, right? Okay, sweet. This is the one by the boat. Sick. Alright. Camp. Wait, can I not group back up because she's dead now? Do a leave camp on the map. That's such an awkward bug. Alright, let's jump to the grove. The grove is the place where we have a merchant, right? He's up in the middle. Okay. Yeah, the halfling was like right here, right? If I recall correctly. Yeah. That. We do have some crap to sell. Maybe we should have looted the other bodies. Yeah, I probably should have looted the other bodies, but we're here now.
Recover, but you've helped us take the first step.
Have a good one, Ian.
Of course.
Creates a puddle of caustic brine that deals 1d4 acid per turn. That doesn't seem very useful and it's worth a good bit. You can double click on stuff? Okay. Potion of speed, poison. Where is his revivify? Does he not have revivify? I'm not missing it, right? Oh, there it is. How does the trading system in this game work? Because, like, that says 300 and it wants 720. And, like, this says 40. And, like, this says 75. So I've gotten, like, downgraded all of mine. Oh, I took 3. Okay. I actually probably want all of them, right? I do. I just wanted... You're right. I do want all 3. I just didn't realize we were buying all 3. That's fine, then. Okay. I think that's fine.
May you keep balance.
Alright, camp. Alright, and now we can rest. Now we can say, go to camp. That's real. That's an awkward bug. So you can't choose go back to camp and rest if one of your party members has died like that. Anybody in here want to chat? Nope. Okay, and then I think we finished the fungus thing, right? The Draugr are dead. The Myconid will be pleased. All right, so let's jump back to the colony and report success.
Things prove fragile. I were mine to end their misery myself.
Perhaps Amelia is right. I should get a
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
What's up, Jacob?
I failed to see the distinction.
You may take a sip of water, but you're not taking it out of here.
It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon.
This is not a kid's game, boys. You need to go back up. He's a fungus guy. All right, you may take a sip of water, then you gotta go. It's not a kid's game. The rat has been purged.
The music shifts, still melancholic, but
Thank
now
you.
streaked with hope.
You hear a new harmony, serenity.
If you're new to the channel, those are my older two. They are 5 and 6, Jacob and Declan. And then my wife and I also have a 4-month-old girl, Haley.
Fragrant spores waft through the air. Your heart swells with bliss with your every breath.
Freely you have given to us. Freely you may take. Follow the one we call Brew. Promised treasure awaits you.
How do I have game time? Well, if you're also new to the channel, that's Brew. Let's follow him. Follow it. Follow them. Could be any sorts of things. Any sorts of pronouns. I stream as a full-time job. Previously, I had done a lot of digital Magic the Gathering to achieve something of a following. And then more recently, this month, I've been shifting into doing more variety stuff in the evenings. I still do card game stuff in the mornings, but I've been playing Riot's card game Legend of Runeterra. More so than that. More so than Magic these days. Ooh, treasure room. So, these evening streams are work. Yeah, I was a slightly bad father and I'm a little bit new to doing variety stuff, and I didn't realize, I didn't check the rating on a game, because that's something that hasn't been in my head in a long time. That I'm now remembering more with the kids. And Declan was in here for character creation on the first night, and then we got to the part where the thing had an exposed brain, and we noped him right on out. We're like, ooh, this one is rated what it's rated for a reason. Often the kids come and sit in with me if there's something kid-friendly. Because they like games too. You sense a shadow that envelops this drow craft cowl, eager to envelop you and shield you from view.
This cowl's definitely enchanted. Gale could use this.
That's true. Yeah, well, when it came to the part where we made the person we dream about, Declan was very convinced that girls were icky. So our character has a male lover. Which worked out well, because we ended up sleeping with the vampire tonight. So it was all on character. Hidebound journal. I'm enjoying the various different stories that we're getting, picking up random books. Well, just for clarity's sake, I am straight. Our character, however, for this playthrough is not. One flavorful, faithful servant. This is all I summoned, no more, no less than malice to Erden ever had, or indeed the mother of lust. Hey, Keecha, thanks for the brand new tier and sub. I really appreciate that. Welcome to Oglendia. Hope you're having a safe night wherever you're at. The yokel was quite a sight in all its form. I'd read of its foul odor, but I found it intoxicating like rosewater. So it smashed a few artifacts, hissed at the master the Archmage should have revered me for such a conjuring. Instead, he threatened to curse me to make me a dritter. Anybody know what a dritter is? Yet my time will come. Soon I will return to Mezerban and score. Then the Archmage will worship me. I feel like this didn't work out quite as well as he had anticipated. It's a part drow, part spider. Spider centaur. That's quite the description. That is quite the description. All right, so at this point, well, what's the robe we found? Very rare helmet. Shroud in shadows as an action. Can we equip that to someone? What's the helmet? It goes over this. Does it say what Shroud in Shadows does anywhere? Plus 10 edginess. it definitely does that. Little bit of clipping there in the animation with the whatever the hood is with the leather. Alright, so I think we can jump ahead. There was like a boat or a skipper at the beach. We have some corpses to pick over for loot here too.
Look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
Ooh, more stories of the Underdark. A ledger detailing the appearance and quality of numerous gemstones that have been mined from the rock. Weight, color, clarity. An underlined entry for a sizable ruby is written in shaky, excited quill strokes. Scale mail. Ooh, this might be good for our clerics wearing medium armor, right? She's wearing chain shirt. Is the corpse of Rat Boy? The copious amounts of blood in this game are really something. Little over the top. I don't know where the big one went. I think we might have pushed him into the water, which is sad. I guess it's better than having to fight him, but I'm sad we don't get his loot now. I wanted to loot and pillage. Yeah, I'm a little sad the big one with the big magic we didn't get to get. We'll survive somehow. Somehow we'll drag ourselves along. Once you board this raft, you'll head to the end of early access. Do you want to continue? King Clover, thank you for the 7 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Oh. Oh, so that's the final fight then. Okay. Hey, thanks for the 7 months, by the way. I appreciate that. Welcome back. So... okay. I guess I'm glad I didn't put BG back on the schedule next week, although I suppose we could try other characters on the playthrough. It'll be interesting to see what rate they end up pumping out additional content for in this. So, we got a good amount of play out of this, right? So this was almost 3 hours this evening, and we did like 9 hours before this, 9 to 10, so it's like 12 hours for early access gameplay. There are 2 mountain passages, you can't go through 2 because of early access. Yeah, so if you look at the logbook, this must be takes us to the Moonrise Towers, I imagine, which probably ends chapter 1. Does anybody know how many chapters they have planned for EA? Or once they're for full release, I should say, outside of not early access. 3 acts. Okay, that's a pretty good amount of story. If they all last about that, that's like 25 to 30 hours per run. And there seems like there's a good amount of... yeah, and it seems like there's a good amount of, like, social stuff and different companions and stuff to pick up along the way. Like, someone else referenced a skeleton earlier that we could have got. It's about 20% of the planned content. Okay, yeah, I'm interested to see how it develops. I imagine this one's probably going to be in early access for a while. I think someone said Divinity Original Sin 2 was in early access for about a year. So I'd imagine if this is only 20% and with the bugs and stuff that they have in here, this is probably going to be a similar timeline. I don't think, at least right now, I want to poke around on doing other characters. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just call it a night a little bit early. I plan to be live again tomorrow morning as well as tomorrow night. So tomorrow morning, we're going to be playing some more Legends of Runeterra, and then tomorrow night, we're going to continue our Horizon Zero Dawn first playthrough. I've done everything in the early access since around 30 hours of content easily. Okay, that's sweet. Maybe I'll pick up Divinity Original Sin 2, or I'll put that on the vote if we want to do some more D&D type stuff. What type of combat system does DOS 2 use? Is that more 3.5 based, or is it one of the newer D&D type things? That's one that other people have recommended before. Let's see what happens when it ends. It's an amalgam, but it's D&D inspired. Okay, sweet.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
Board and sail into the darkness. That's probably for the best, honestly. Like, taking the good parts and adapting the system so it works well digitally.
you doing on Gek's raft? Where's Gek? Who are you?
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
I was lied to, chat. I was told it was the end of early access. There's like one more dialogue here. Push the dragger into the water. Alright, we're coin flip here. Well, there's a combat at the end here still. Sweet. We do still have the thing in our brain, yeah. Probably want to head up this way for the high ground. Similar idea with him. Getting up a little bit higher makes you more likely to hit with ranged attacks, less likely to be hit. Did we fight the hag? That doesn't sound familiar. Hey, look, we finally hit the 70%er. Good lord, the amount of... This dude is like a ninja, chat. We've like attacked him at 70% 3 times? And 60% twice? 80%. Alright, we got there. Nailed it. Well, you know, not the first time, won't be the last. There's a ranged push attack? How does that work? The lake is a portal to our pocket dimension, very clearly. Well, decisions were made, chat. Decisions were made. Have a good night, Beansy. Alright, maybe we'll just use the Mind Slug this time. And get through this encounter peacefully.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
I don't think we're equipped to beat the 4 or 5 dwarves or whatever that are there.
You! What are you doing on Gek's raft? Where's Gek? Who are you?
As the symbol glows, power courses through you.
How'd you get past the hook horrors? What are the hook horrors, pack foils?
Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten.
All right. No reason to get your tongue in a twist. Well, come on. Let's get you to shore. You'll need to report to the sergeant. The rest of you, keep patrolling. Maybe you'll find us a way out.
You continue forward in silence until the lights of a camp twinkle through the murk. As you cross the dark water, you remember your capture and infection, your harrowing escape from hell, and the constant threat of becoming a mind flayer yourself. Your search for a healer brought you to a druid's grove, and the refugees sheltering there. You remember their gratitude when you stood by them. One evening, a devil came courting, insisting that a cure was impossible. He said he'd come again, soon enough. But he wasn't your only visitor. You remember the fear, the soothing words of the figure in your dreams, and the powers you gained the next day.
What powers? I remember that. It said we, like, felt good, but then our character didn't have any extra actual powers.
With a Starian, your reverie is interrupted by an underground fortress appearing in front of you. The symbol of the Absolute is clear, even in the dark. You need answers. What game are the Mind Flayers playing? Is there even a cure? What are they doing at Moonrise Towers? And why are they looking for you? Amid this flurry of questions, you feel something else deep inside you. A hunger, a lust for blood. Soon.
Yeah, that's definitely an end of chapter.
Alright, so I want you to clean up all of this, okay? Gargoyle with a good curse over there. Explosive, and then over the... Oh, I'm sorry. This is the end of the early access content. We are still under development behind me here, so you can't go through. But congratulations, very well done on getting here. And in the name of everybody at Larian Studios, I would like to thank you for supporting us in early access. Now, we take community feedback very seriously, so I would like to invite you to go to our community forums or go to the review pages on the store where you bought the game and let us know what you thought of your experience so that we can learn from it and use it to improve the game.
Quit your yapping. Let's get going.
All right, so I gotta go back together with this man here, continue to develop the game, but see you soon, because we'll have much more content for you as we continue to integrate feedback and so forth. Yeah. You want to sing the song, right? All right, let's do it. Row, row, row your boat gently down the lane.
That's great. Fun. We had a solid 12 hours out of it, out of just a single character playthrough. Excited to see what else they come up with. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap around the night. It's actually just about 3 hours. If you're someone new that dropped in from the Baldur Gate section, thanks for dropping in tonight. I appreciate it if you drop a follow and stop in again sometime. Like I said, I'm here every evening doing different variety games, Tuesday through Sunday. I take Monday nights off. We've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn and Zelda Breath of the Wild, my first time playing through both of those. So tomorrow night, we're going to play some Horizon Zero Dawn. Sunday night, we're going to play some Breath of the Wild. And then we're trying a variety of different things as well. We're doing playthroughs of Hellblade, The New Sacrifice, Psychonauts, a few other different things in here that we're going to be trying. If you're into card games, I play Legends of Runeterra in the morning as well. Thanks to the subs and resubs tonight. I wouldn't be here without all you folks, so I appreciate the support. And if you're new and enjoy the vibe of the channel, everything also that I stream goes up on my YouTube channel. So like I said, if this is your first night watching us do Baldur's Gate and you want to watch the rest of my playthrough, there's 10 hours of that up on the YouTube channel and a playlist already. Thanks for hanging out, and everybody stay safe out there everywhere out in the world. Peace, folks.